Hey everyone, Mike here from Benny Outdoors. What a day it has already been. So I took the day off to go fishing. I had this whole big plan. I was gonna make a bunch of content. I was gonna catch some smallmouth. I was gonna have a great day. My son texts me yesterday and from his friend's phone telling me that he locked himself out of his cell phone and that he has no way of getting into it. I have all of his passwords, all of that. So my thought was take the day off. I'm going to go up, fish a body of water near where his mom lives, pick him up after school, fix his phone, bring him home. Going to be a great day. Well, I get all the way up there. Now keep in mind, this is an hour drive from my house. And there is 2-foot rolling waves with white caps and 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts. The water was so rough that there was a champion bass boat out there, fiberglass bass boat, for those of you who don't know, that was bopping pretty good. I don't really want to mess with that in my kayak, especially on my day off. Don't want the aggravation. So I ended up getting my son's phone fixed and come all the way back down. So now I've wasted half of my day traveling. Decide there's a body of water near my house that I can still fish, even with the wind conditions, because it's a little bit shielded. Get here, get the kayak all set up, pumped, ready to hit the water, ready to start filming. Go to reach for my net, and I have donated yet another net to the boat ramp. Last weekend, when I was fishing, I ended up leaving my net on the shoreline, and I guarantee it's not there because it's been there for a week. So luckily, I have an understanding wife. She called me to bring me my backup net. So I'm waiting in the truck till she gets here, and then we're going to hit the water. But I'm hoping that we can get out there. We're going to do some drop shotting. We're going to do some mag giraffe. We're going to try to see if we can pull some big fish out to salvage my day. So hopefully, the next time you guys see me, I'll have a big old largemouth in my hands. Come here, buddy. And that is the first fish, and I will take it. It was definitely something I needed, and it was actually on kind of a cool new rig that I discovered. I was actually hanging out at my local tackle shop, and I found this thing called a Gika rig. It's kind of like a Texas rig meets a Ned rig, and for sure, he wanted it, because I definitely got him good. 16 3/4, nice long, nice healthy bass. Gonna let him go. So the way I caught that fish, guys, now that I got it measured, I got it on the board, is a bait that I actually picked up at a local tackle store. So for those of you who are not familiar, I live in Vermont, and I was at Vermont Field Sports in Middlebury, and I checked out this little rig right here. It's called a Gika rig, so Gika. What it is it's basically an EWG hook with a weight on the end of it, but it's a free floating weight. And I paired it up with a June bug ugly otter. So basically it's like a Texas rig that I don't have to put the weight on my line. I don't have to retie. I actually hooked it to a swivel, so I can use a rod that I use for other things and just tie this in and get an instant Texas rig without having to re-rig. So it's something that I'm trying out today. It's kind of a goal to figure out more efficient ways to switch things up. And this right here was a perfect scenario where I was able to take a chatterbait rod that I already had the snap on, swap it out for a Texas rig, cast it, and hook into a fish. So far it has been exactly what I wanted to do. Now this is I think it is a 3/16 ounce weight, and these are made by Gamakatsu. So if you want to check them out, I'll put a link down in the description to these baits. bass. He's not as long as the other one. Probably won't measure him, but still same kind of deal. Same hook set. Just, you guys don't think he wanted that bait? Look at where that bait is. Down his throat. Nice bass, guys. Number 2 on the Gika rig with the ugly otter. It is exactly the kind of day I needed. Hey man, listen dude. That's a good sized bass actually. Hit that bass out, guys. Nice looking bass. Caught on the Freedom Gill. All right guys, that is gonna do it for me. I think I more than made up for the crappy day that I've had. I've caught a lot of fish. I'm gonna put a total up here. I actually didn't put all the fish in the video because there were so many rock bass and so many catches that I feel like it would have made the video way too long. So I'm gonna probably not put any of those fish in the video. But I'll give you a total of the day up there. I managed to actually catch a 10.5-inch rock bass, which puts me in the first place category in the jigs and bigs. So that moves me up a point in the standings. So that's really awesome. I'll actually put the standings up here as well. So that's really cool. Everything that I caught for the most part was on that Gika rig. It's a bait that I picked up just completely out of whim when I was at the local tackle store and decided I was going to try to fish the ugly otter on it. And the pairing of those two baits I think is something special that I'm definitely going to keep experimenting with and trying on different bodies of water. I did manage to pull a perch with a swim jig, which baffles my mind, and I also pulled a bass on the Freedom Gill, and I love catching fish on that bait. It catches fish really well. It catches really aggressive bass. I think the red just drives them crazy, and that bait has a good cause behind it. So it's just really awesome to catch fish on that bait. I'm going to end the video right here, guys. I do have a ton of content coming your way. This is just kind of the beginning of the year for me. The fish are finally starting to turn on. So I have a feeling the next few videos, I'm going to be getting into some big boys. I'm going to try smallmouth fishing in the next episode. So you guys should definitely watch that one. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And as always, let's get out there, catch more fish.